Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Claire, this is Polly Put the Petal On, and today I'm coming to you, as you can tell by the title, with a huge B&M haul. Now in this haul there will be everyday items, but there will be some really lovely garden items too. So I'm going to do the smaller items first and then do the other items. So I was picking bits up for my mum. My partner took me yesterday. I was having a dodgy day on Friday. I'm quite emotional, and so my partner took me out yesterday, and it was, you know, it perhaps just what I needed, along with the cry on the Friday. You know, looking at all the lovely blossom on the trees and the daffodils and stuff, you know. On the way across to the other town, to B&M's, to our B&M's. You know, I didn't just go willy-nilly. We did need some food for Alfie, which we haven't got. I've told you before, this is a historical town and we don't have high street, you know, regular high street shops here. So I needed a Pets at Home for Alf, for his food, and there's two B&M's in that town, so we went to one, and we went to Iceland to restock our freezer. We don't eat loads of processed food, so we don't go very often, but you know, sometimes we go to Iceland, stock up on bits and pieces that, you know, that can go in wraps and stuff, you know, those chickeny bits and stuff. So so that's where we went. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So as I said, I was picking bits up for my mum, and on my mum's list she had some, she called them potato flakes, and I'm sure this is what she meant, smash. This is the original. Allergy update, see back of pack. Is there any allergies? Well, isn't that silly? Allergy update, see the back of the pack. Why didn't they just put it on the front? And then when you get to the thingy, it says for allergens, see ingredients in bold. So, you know, it's a mystery tour. You know, to find out what the information on the allergens, you go in on a mystery tour, because it says allergy update, see back of pack. Then it says see ingredients in bold. And I can't see any ingredients in bold. So isn't that the most bizarrest thing? I mean, but anyway, it's 98% potato, so that's not bad, is it? I did question why the heck my mum would have flaky potatoes, but she likes them. She lives on her own, so she must just want them for something quick. That has made me laugh, that has, actually, you know, how ridiculous. Pickled eggs, I love them, so I got myself some of those. I think there's in there, I think there is 4, and they were only $1.29, and I think that's a good price for pickled eggs. These smash were $1.89. I really think that somebody's going to pull me on this, you know, so I'm going to go back to that allergen thing. There really isn't anything in bold there. There's the word bold, and there's nothing on the back of that pack. Sulfites, sorry. Yes, there is. It's sulfites. So if you've got any allergens to flaky potato, look out for those sulfites. I don't know. I've got some pom bears, but somebody has snaffled a pack. Now, I was quite surprised at these. I'm really happy with them because they're only 65 calories a bag. And that's why I bought them, because I'm on a bit of I'm watching what I eat. I'm not on a diet, I'm watching what I eat. So I got those because, you know, with a sandwich or something like that, 65 calories. However, you know, you usually get 6 in a pack, don't you? Well, not in this pack, you get 5. So they must have reduced the, you know, the price stays the same, but they reduce the amount that's in there. And I think they were £1 for 5 bags. So 20p a pack into it. Which isn't too bad. I got my usual Lenore, Happy, Burst of Sunshine. I love this stuff. The scent of it is absolutely lovely. Started using it last year, and it is absolutely gorgeous, the scent, and it lasts quite you know, quite a while on your laundry. So it's 1.82 litres, and it was just £2.99. And actually, I'll save that till a bit. So as I said, I am watching what I eat. So I've picked up these skinny whips. Now I know, and I'm fully aware, that a lot of people haul skinny whips, and once you've seen one pack, you've seen them all. However, I wanted to haul them because there's another box in there. I've got 3 boxes. I've got two of the toffee and chocolate, and I got the mint and dark chocolate snack bar. So I don't know why I had to read the snack bar bit, but I did. Guilt-free skinny whips, less than 99 calories. You know, I know a lot of people haul them. However, I really just want to go in there and say, you know, they really are good. Now, depending on your bite, I can get 3 to 5 bites out of that, depending on how much I need that fix. So last night I had 5 bites out, but usually I'm that desperate for something sweet. You know, it's 3, but they're quite chewy, but, you know, not overly chewy. They're not going to drag your fillings out or anything like that, but will break your teeth. But they are really worth it, you know. And I think they're 5 sins on Slimming World, but 99 calories, which is nothing if you're calorie counting. So, you know, they are really good to have in the cupboard. Now, they only had these 2 flavours, these toffee and chocolate and the mint. And then when I went into Iceland, they had some strawberry. Now, that made me cringe a little bit, because I'm a bit funny with that one. In, you know, when you buy a box of chocolates and there's a strawberry cream. No, it's not my cup of tea. I love strawberries and I love chocolate, and I love fresh strawberries dipped in chocolate, but I don't want to have strawberry cream. It's not my cup of tea. But I would love to know anybody's feedback on those, you know, because they might be surprisingly quite nice. So if anybody's had the strawberry one, please drop me a comment and let me know, because you know, I'm more than willing to try. I will try anything once, me. So what else I picked up, and again, I'd like somebody to give me some ideas. I kept seeing this skinny syrup in, now they're £1, those skinny whips. I kept seeing these skinny syrups everywhere, you know, in B&M's. They had quite a lot of different flavours and stuff. So I thought, well, I'll go for that chocolate flavour. And it's a chocolate flavour syrup with sweetener. I'm a bit funny with sweetener, but I'll still try it. I'm going to put my glasses on. It's vegan, it's non-GMO, sugar-free, sugar-wise, and made in Britain, premium quality. The only thing is, guys, it's gluten-free, it's fat-free, 0 calorie, vegan-friendly, sugar-free, and no added sugar. Brilliant. Isn't that what sugar-free means? No added sugar? I don't know. These labels are tickling me today. So yeah, I mean, look at that. It's 0, 0, 0, 0. So if anybody's got any idea of what to put this on, and don't tell me ice cream, because, you know, it's a no-go. But I thought I'd get it anyway, and if I don't use it, I'm pretty damn sure somebody else will in the family. And that was $1.99 for 425 mils, so that's quite good, isn't it? It is quite a good bottle, quite a good size. These were for Mum. She wanted some small tins of beans, and these were $1.39 for 3, which was a good price, because we then went into Iceland, and they were £1.50 for 3, so 50 pence each, so $1.39. That was the deal of the day, I think, in the bean department. I picked up, now I go and do a bit of shopping, and I always think of me kids, the teenagers, you know, the doing their own thing, and but I still think of them, and I think, oh yeah, you know, if I spot something. So I've got some orange Bourneville for my son, because he loves Bourneville and he loves orange chocolate, a bit like me for the orange chocolate. And I've got some Mike and Ike's for my daughter when I see her. Mike and Ike Berry Blast, they're her favourites, so I picked up those, and there's 110 calories per serving in them, but there's 4.5 servings. Oh, I might be able to have one of those. And they were £1, and so was the Bourneville chocolate. Then I picked up some, I love this stuff, Carpet Fresh, 1001. I picked up 2. One's Pet Fresh, and one is just Carpet Fresh. They're just quick drying foams that you squirt on you know, when you've done your hoovering, and you spray them onto your, I've even done it on my settees as well. Not that my dog goes on the settees, he's not allowed, but you know, I have got a pet, and so it is nice to just freshen things up after the rug's been hoovered and stuff. So, and the stairs as well. There's that other skinny whip, and I got these. Now I need to look at the back of these guys. I got these orange fingers for myself. Oh yeah, 4 biscuits. I didn't have my glasses yesterday, so I couldn't read. And if you can see my glasses being lopsided, that's because they are. I have sat on them, and they've gone lopsided. So four of these fingers are 107 calories. So, you know, if you want a little cheeky extra treat, you know, that's not bad if you're calorie counting. And that would probably be 5.5 sins on for 4 on Slimming World, and they were £1. And I'm looking forward to trying those, because I love chocolate orange. Then I picked up these clips, and I picked up these clips for my crafts. £2 they were, and you get 8. Nice colours, as you can see. You've got 3 large, and you've just got like little, these are like little pegs. In fact, I can see that one is never going to hold anything, because it looks broken to me, you see, but that doesn't matter. What I want them for is when I'm making cruffles, you know, with the deco mesh, because it'll hold one of the ends while I do the other. So I picked those up. They'll come in really handy for my crafts. £2 they were. I picked up a Bbq Marinade, and you can use this for, this was 39 pence, and there's quite a lot in there, 60 grams. It's a sweet and spicy marinade with an authentic rich smoky barbecue flavour, and again, there's no added MSG, no hydrogenated vegetable fat, no artificial flavours or colours, and it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Now, I'm not vegetarian or vegan, and I will use this to do chicken or pork, and I will perhaps only use, depending on how much chicken or pork I've got, I may only use half that sachet. And what I do is, I don't know if you remember, it's some time back, in fact it's last year, when I hauled some roasting bags from Home Bargains. That's what I will use this for. And it's got a good date on it, 4th of the 3rd, 23. So that's fabulous. So yeah, I'll use that for that. Shake it in. I won't, you know, I'm not using it as a marinade. I'll shake it in, put it in the roasting, into the roasting bags, and that'll be a nice flavour. I also picked up, and this one was 59p, a Schwartz slow cooker chicken curry, because we love this. And I very often put a little bit of potato in with as well, so it's a complete meal. And it's really, really nice, this chicken curry, really, really nice. So I picked up one of those. And then I picked up, for the birdies, I picked up some mealworms, because I've got a robin that comes in my garden, and I know they're quite partial to a mealworm or two. And I've had this robin coming in my garden since my dad passed away, which is coming up for 5 years now. And I see in the next town there's a fella that puts the mealworms on his hand, and the robin comes, because they're quite sociable, robins are. You know, they're not fazed by you. So this fella puts mealworms on his hand, and the robin comes on and takes the mealworms. And so I want to be the bird whisperer, and I want the bird to come to my hand, or somebody's. You know, I might get my partner to do it first, just in case he gets pecked or something. But so I've picked up 2 of these for Mum, which were 75 grams, the mealworms. Not very nice looking at all, but the birds love them. So I picked up 2 of those, 75 grams, for £1 each for my mum. But they had so many mealworms in B&M's yesterday, it was unbelievable. They had 500 grams for £4.99, 400 grams, no, they had 500 grams for £5, 400 grams for £4.99, and 75 grams for £1. So I got my mum 2 bags of the, because I didn't think she'd want to spend a fiver. I got my mum 2 bags of the 75, and I got the 500. Because I am convinced that I will have that robin eating out the palm of my hand at the end of summer. I'm hoping so anyway. I love that robin, you know. I when I see the robin, you know, I always think, oh, I think of my dad. So, and now I see the robin, I always ask my dad, you know, is he looking after Donna, you know, my sister? And I'm sure he is, you know. And I picked up some drumstick squashes, little, now what are they? Orange and pineapple foam gums, and oh, drum chick, they're called, drum chick. So they're little chicks, you can't really see them in the pack, but I loved the colours. And alongside that, when I did go into, where was it? Iceland, I picked up those squashes that are nothing, they're just normal drumstick squashes. But what I figure is I've got a bigger glass jar that I'm going to put these in. Fill it so that the nice Easter colours, aren't they? No one's allowed to eat them. No one's allowed to eat them. They're just for looking at for now. And then, you know, come Easter they can. But I've got some in my little sweetie jars over there, so I wanted to fill my bigger sweetie jar, so I picked those up for that. Just nice little pastel colours, you know, for Easter. I've picked up 2 of these, but I've only got 1 here. It'll probably be in the other bag. Mitchum. I love this stuff. I never use the spray, but I either use the roll-on or the cream, you know, the cream bar. And this was just £1, and it really is. And the scent off that is absolutely beautiful. It's like baby powder. You just smell really nice and soft. So that's that. And I picked up some alcohol wipes, antibacterial, 70% alcohol, and they were £1, and you get 50 wipes in there. Next bag. So my partner's picked up some hot chicken wings, crisps. I don't eat crisps as such, apart from things like the Pom Bears and Ringos, because they're very low in calories. But I couldn't eat those if you paid me, to be honest. Perfect with beer, it says, and it's hot chicken wings, and it's got two flames out of 3 for heat. Made by Walkers as well, them, and I think they were £1 for 150 grams. That's not bad, is it? Now I bought my partner a Bourneville Easter egg, because he loves Bourneville. That's where my son gets it from. And that was only £1.99. Now, I'm not having an Easter egg this year because like I say, I'm trying to do my best. I might get him to buy me a couple of skinny whips or something like that. Ever Ready, our outside light's gone at the front, so just Ever Ready bayonet bulbs, and they were £4 for 3, 60 watts. And here we come with the noodles now. I don't eat the noodles. My son eats noodles. So they're in this pack. There is 4. They're low in saturated fat. These are the curry flavour instant noodles. Are they by Maggie? Yeah, by Maggie. And they were £1, so 25 pence a pack. Not bad, is it, really? And then pot noodles. Now, I wouldn't eat them if you paid me. I really wouldn't. Pot noodles. It's just not my thing. 60 pence a pot. Chicken and mushroom. So he picked up 2 of those. I've got trusty paracetamols because we have aches and pains more often than not. There's another one of those Mitchums. Got some, these were both £1. Lynx and Nivea for my son. Couldn't tell you anything about them because I don't use those. Got picked him up a shaving foam. That was £1. Now we saw these. Has anybody seen these, guys? Cherry Bakewell chocolate digestives. Now I might have to break the rules and have one of those, you know. But let's see, each biscuit. Oh, it's only 73 calories for 1 biscuit, so I definitely will break the rules and have one of those. Cherry Bakewell chocolate digestives. Now I've noticed there's quite a few different flavours coming out, isn't there, or already out? But there was 2 in the B&Ms. But, you know, my partner fancied this Cherry Bakewell, so he picked that up. He eats a lot of rubbish, my partner does, to be honest. I worry about him sometimes, you know, the amount of junk he sticks in his trunk. Is that right? Have I just said something wrong? Forgive me. I think that might have been a rude thing, mightn't it? I'm embarrassed now. Forgive me. But he does eat a lot of junk. Sorry. You know, I'm gonna have to watch that, and then I might have to redo this entire thing because I've got a bit quite pink and hot. I just think it's a rude reference actually once I've said it. I apologise, guys. Big family 6-pack of tuna fish, which I've never seen a 6-pack of you. And these are tuna chunks in spring water, and I thought these were a bargain at £4.25. So yeah, we've got those too. So that's what was in both of the bags. Now, of course, we did a lot of shopping yesterday because we did also our Iceland shop. I could have hauled that, but I didn't. In fact, there's the robin now in the garden now. He's just been dancing actually with another robin, which is unusual because they're territorial, aren't they? Sociable, but territorial. So yeah, we bought a lot of stuff. Now, I didn't haul that thingy. So what I'm going to do, I don't even know where I'm up to now with that. I'm going to just clear this table, and then I'm going to show you this garden stuff that I got, because you know, we picked up some beautiful stuff. There is, well, you'll see. So I'm going to clear this away, and I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. So we picked up, well, my partner did, and he's treated me, and he's very kind. He got out of the car, shouted across to the neighbour, or the neighbour said to him, he asked him something, and my partner Carl shook his wallet and said, yeah, that's a little bit empty. And the neighbour shouted, you love her, don't you? And he wouldn't answer. He wouldn't answer anything like that. I don't know why he's like that, but he is. So yeah, anyway, this is what he bought and treated us to for the garden. So we got 4 of these. Rattan Effect planter, tall planter, 45 centimetres in height. This is in grey. I think they had black, and I think there was another colour as well, but I don't recall it. I think there was 3 different sizes, and I think the largest size was £10, but these were £5 each. So these are for the garden. I think they're really good. Plastic, obviously. I'm just looking at the drainage hole thing situation. Just let me have a look, because that is quite important, you know, when you're putting your plants in. Yeah, it has got it. Oh, the recyclable as well, I've just noticed. So yeah, so there's 4 cavities for the drainage. So all you need to do is drill holes in the 4 cavities. So that'll be brilliant. But I think what we will do anyway is put stone and gravel down the bottom and bring the soil so far up, and then plant it out. Well, it's generally me that does the planting, because I sit down on the decking and just plant up, really, while he does the strenuous stuff, because I can't do it. Do you know, when I first got diagnosed with this heart condition and we didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what was wrong with me and stuff, because my garden's quite big, and well, it was bigger then because we didn't have the sheds and stuff, and it, you know, what used to take me an hour to mow the grass, it took me 4 days, and that was before, you know, because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, so I did it in 4 quarters, and it took me 4 days. And then, of course, I was diagnosed with my heart condition, and it all stood to reason as to why I couldn't do it. So he does the strenuous stuff, basically, and I sit on the decking and I plant up, you know, with plants and stuff. Not that I'm very good at it, you know, I'm all right with my flowers and my floristry, but I'm not a gardener, and I am not even though I've done horticulture and botany, you know, sometimes it's hit and miss with my plants, and especially indoor plants, guys. Can't really keep them for a toffee, but flowering ones, that is. My yucca I've had for absolute years and years, and I absolutely love that yucca. So he's lasted a while, but that's because they're quite hardy, I guess. Picked up this little gardening, no, it's not a fork, is it? It's a garden, heavy duty garden cultivator, easy grip handle, heavy duty, by Mason and Jones, and that was just £1, that, guys, just £1, and that'll help clear out some of the weeds and stuff, because I'm not telling fibs when I say my garden's full of weeds. But you know, by the end of summer we've got it looking so nice. And I don't mean full of flowers, I just mean tidy and stuff. And it's not a mess, but and we have done a heck of a lot, well, my partner has, you know, he's done a heck of a lot in it in the past 2 years. So and it's got nice little areas and stuff. It's just not got loads of flowers, and I would like one of those windy paths, you know, takes you down a windy path with all the wild flowers and things like that. That's me just being romantic, I suppose. But yeah, so that's for there, and for the weeds. And then he disappeared off one of the aisles, and I thought, where's he gone now? And he had literally gone down, he'd double backed on himself. He'd seen this and decided, I'm actually having it. Or did he see this in another person's arms but knew where it was, so he went back for it? And it's this solar powered Sorrento Rattan Effect floor lamp, which the Rattan Effect is almost identical to that on the planters. Traditional Rattan Effect, 25 warm white LED lights for brighter output, auto sensor, and turns on when dark, 69 centimeters in height approximately. It's got auto on at dusk, grey Rattan Effect, no wiring required, and it looks really quite attractive. And the price, I'm going to show you. Oops, can you see? Because I can't lift that up, guys. So it's a floor lamp. Nice, isn't it? And the price on that was £20. For that, you know, it is a large lamp, you know. So so he saw that, he liked it, he picked it up and he bought it. So that's really nice. Then I don't know what to show you next, because these two I really love. Now, one of them is a gift for my mum. Honestly, effort. One of them is a gift for my mum. I'm going to show you the gift for my mum, and then I'm going to show you the thing that I chose. But now you see, I'm debating. Do I want it in the garden? Do I not? I just don't know. I'll run it by you and see what you think. It is for the garden, but we're going to talk about this first. I picked up this little bite. Look at this. It's very light, but it is. I'm trying to think what. I think is it galvanised? It doesn't say. It was £10. This was, guys. A little tricycle. Little basket, you know, to put plants in, and I think it's absolutely beautiful and cute. Now, I've got one similar in my garden that I paid a lot more than £10 for last year, off an independent seller. So yeah, I've got one in my garden. Now I said to my mum, because my mum had one, in fact that's in my garden too, because I said to mum, do you want me to plant that up for you and put some, I wasn't going to put fresh in it, I was going to do some nice flowers in it. And she said, oh yeah, I'd love to. Anyway, I fetched it back to mine and it's rotten. It's so rusty. You know, I think my mum's had one basket on the front and one basket on the back, and the one on the front is completely rotten. It needs removing. And I thought to myself, you know, I saw this and I thought I'm going to treat my mum to the new bike, because she keeps asking me about it and she wants me to spray it up, but you can't spray rust. It's irreparable, I think. I'll try and do something so that I can perhaps keep it, but I'll have to remove that front basket. So yeah, I bought that for mum. It's £10. It's a gorgeous little addition for my mum's garden, and she'll love it when I take it to her. She really will love it. And the last thing now, guys, last but not least, because time's ticking on, guys, is, now I love this. I'm not very strong, so bear with, because I can't just do all that. I have to be gentle. Look at this. It's a mirror for the garden. Bordeaux garden mirror. Can you see? Oh my goodness, this is right up my alley, this. And that was £20. Now the thing is, isn't it beautiful? So you've got your, you know, you've got your fleur-de-lis, you've got your wrought iron swirls and more fleur-de-lis down the bottom. I don't know what the bottom is like. Oh, it's just squared off at the bottom. It's just amazing. I just love it. The thing is, do I want it in my garden or do I want it in my house? Because I love it so much. You see this mirror? I know I've got another mirror to replace this, and that's still there as well, by the way, guys. I know I've got another mirror to replace this, which is a grey heart that I'm putting there. A light grey heart to bring some grey onto this wall. However, I absolutely adore this. And I see, there's a lady in America that I watch, she does a lot of decorating, Liz, her name's Liz. Anyway, she uses things like this. I mean, she's got a country, she likes doing Tuscan and country kitchens and all that sort of stuff, and she uses things like this, and I absolutely love it. So I don't know. Do I want to put that in the garden? I'm not so sure, guys. But having said that, what I can do is try it up here, and if it doesn't look so rosy, then put it in the garden, can't I? I was just going to see if those little gates open. They don't, but isn't it beautiful? And I've seen something like this. I went to a reclamation yard last year. I did do a little video, but I didn't post it. And they had similar things like this in the reclamation yard, quite expensive. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that's it for this. Do let me know in the comments what you think about that, and you know, do you think I could get away with it in the house? You know, is anybody going to walk in and say, that's for your garden? You know, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't get a lot of visitors anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, well, I don't think any of us do actually at the moment, do we? So that's it for this one. However, I do want to add that if you are here just visiting and you'd like to subscribe, please think about doing so. In the next couple of weeks, I am going to be doing a giveaway. I really wanted to do a giveaway when I got to 1,000 subscribers. However, I got to 1,000 subscribers during a video that I posted when I was letting my regular subscribers know about the passing of my sister, and that's where, you know, why I hadn't been on YouTube. And so I didn't think it was appropriate to, and I certainly wasn't in the mood, you know. I lost her just before Christmas, so I didn't want to be doing any of that business. So you know, I've recently been thinking about it. and it can only, because I'm going to be posting, it's probably going to be flower orientated, so a wreath or something. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet, because I've got a couple of ideas. So I'm definitely going to be doing a giveaway, so if you're interested in that, what you need to do is be subscribed, and closer to the time, you know, I will tell you what you need to do to enter for that giveaway. And I'm sure there was something else I wanted to tell you. There really was something else I wanted to tell you. Yeah, but it's completely gone, because it's one of those days for me, guys. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the haul. I apologise again for that slip. I didn't mean anything rude by it, certainly not. It's not like me at all. Embarrassed me, that did. Really sorry. So yeah, so if you like this kind of video and you think you'd like to subscribe, please do so. It's certainly free. I never used to know that. I used to think you had to pay, but it is free. And if you don't mind giving me a thumbs up on the way out, that'd be great. And I will see you all very soon in my next one. I'm not entirely sure what creation I'm going to be doing next, because my partner has asked me to do him one so that he can gift it to somebody else. And how we usually work with that is he buys the flowers and I do it. You know, at the end of the day, it's experience for me. I do it on my YouTube, and you know, he just pays for the flowers. So that's the way we work that one. So yeah, I could quite possibly be doing that one. I do know that I am going to be doing a skincare review at some point too. So if you're into any of that sort of thing, do stick around. Thank you for watching for this one. I'm sorry if it's overrun. I'm sorry about that slip up, and I'll let you know about that those mealworms with the robin. I'm really excited about that, guys. I really am. Since this lockdown, I've got right into bird watching and stuff, and I have an abundance of birds that come into my garden, and so I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.